everyone's having a wonderful day. Hey, listen, I'm sorry I did not have my microphone on. My microphone was unplugged. I never knew that at the first place. So let's get into it. We are doing the Saints versus the Chargers. Saints are 0-1. Chargers are 0-1. We are doing week 2. Guys, if you like football, hit that like button. My PlayStation name is Kevin the DJ 325. Anytime you want to play on me on fantasy football or online football, look me up. Guys, again, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to share, okay? So, let's get into it. Madden football 20, Saints versus the Chargers. At Saints home at the Mercedes-Benz. Alright, let's get to
their team and know how to handle difficult situations. Maybe I'm just showing my age too.
Shit.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Chargers' all-time passing leader, Phillip Rivers, who's been their starter since 2006, trotting onto the field. And I'll tell you what, he may be just a couple of years from 40, but he can still do it. You look back to 2018, some people were whispering MVP and Rivers in the same breath with what he did in that campaign. Especially impressive in 2 December primetime victories, one against the Steelers, one against the division rival Chiefs. And although things ended not quite how they wanted in the playoffs to New England, Phillip Rivers still feels like he has a lot left in the tank. First down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. And the offensive starters here for Los Angeles.
If you're going to talk about great players with the Chargers, you have to include their center, Mike Pouncey, a 4-time Pro Bowler. He and his brother Marquise for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they were the Pro Bowl centers for the AFC in 2018.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
They got that lucky guy.
A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday. 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they run from the goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues.
And guys, don't forget the Saints and Chargers play today.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They got that
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Rivers thrown complete to his tight end, Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Oh, shit. Chargers quarterback is a little more juiced up right now.
Because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of their defense, it hurts them in so many ways. Because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
I think that's but I got him.
And he's got it.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella,
Boy, not
he just
going
ain't down
nowhere.
and alive. Just
Third
stuffed
down
it.
for Chargers.
Before the game, he was talking to us.
Yep,
and he's
third
like,
down.
These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is right
Yep,
over the
not
300
going
pounds. He's a big
there.
man. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring
Let's
up
see how I can get this ball.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle these
my
receivers,
God.
especially in a play like
And he's
No
in for a
fucking
Charger
way. They
touchdown.
faked the shit out of that.
13 yards out.
No
and the Chargers
way.
have taken a first-quarter
Get
lead.
the fuck out of here.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
they certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
All right, they got
Serious
that.
opening drive
I didn't
momentum.
see that.
Extra point by
Little
Badgley, up
fake.
and good. And
That's
it's
a good
now
fake.
a 7-0 game.
Come on, Saints.
That's fielded in the end zone. He can't get him down. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew Brees.
And when you think of Drew Brees, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. That guy competes on every snap. Whether he's throwing it, moving around in the pocket, calling plays, you name it, he knows how to rally the team.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Fighting through.
Fuck all my way, bitch. Go. Don't touch me. Don't, go. Go! Don't fucking touch me! One! Baby, one! Touchdown! One!
7 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Let's go!
Defensively there, but he was able to slip through that.
Set the fucking great run. Set the great fucking run. Get the fuck off me, bitch!
They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. I'm not sure if they threw that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and in the end zone for
play.
6.
I ran that motherfucker down.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He's airing it up.
Oh, my God. No!
15. And Williams is in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 48 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going.
It's 14-7, guys.
Touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep.
I'm still not tackled.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I want to try to run that shit
Here
up.
comes New Orleans. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, Cooks.
Now
Come on, Cooks. Come on, Cooks. Got it.
And Cook has it right side.
Still.
And they'll get this
Good job, Cooks.
field before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Run this shit.
Jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
Come on.
we're pretty,
Get it, baby. Get it. Get it. Get the fuck off of me.
How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Come on, baby.
Breeze now on 1st down.
Got it.
That's going to be caught.
That's got to be a touchdown. I was in the fucking end zone, too. I was in the fucking end zone.
25 yards that time.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn still a
But God did, baby.
Drew Brees, 787 yards in 2017, just 5
Drew
games
Brees was
last
gonna
year
go
due to
for
injuries,
it.
but he still has the wheels.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Shit. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ah, shit!
Delay of game, offense.
Yeah, that was my bad. That was my
And they'll
bad.
set them back 5.
Shit.
Still 2nd down.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, it's Kamara.
In, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Spike that bitch in.
Alvin Kamara.
Now we're tied up again.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage
That's how we do it, baby.
Times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Yeah. So we are tied up again, guys. It's 14-14. And game's not even over yet. It's still on the first.
Sends this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
All right.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cut. Oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Turning to a tight game.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now,
almost had the quarterback, too. I did that a little too early. God, you just saying, too, how you doing? Saints, Chargers, let's go. I'm playing at the Saints. PlayStation 8, Kevin DJ 35.
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
Oh, you
Lucky it wasn't a
motherfucker.
fumble, really. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
What the hell?
Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
To the air again here.
Oh, my God. I sacked that quarterback.
Down right on the edge of the
I knew I sacked the quarterback.
line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
These two teams all
First quarter over, now
ready for the
time for
second quarter,
second.
and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
He'll get it up the middle.
Oh,
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the
Keep
play.
going.
And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Let's
Two
go.
straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're...
Got the QB, baby! Let's go!
The product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Chargers can't
That's the
do
kind of
shit!
stuff all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now
Look
they're
at this,
forcing
look at
into
this.
a field goal.
Coming
For them,
hot,
that's a
still
win.
coming hot, came in hot.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Badgley's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice?
Boy, he's taking over.
What are we going to do to keep him
That's
out
what
for a
he's doing.
third time?
Fucking
How do we
taking
tone
over.
things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is Murray.
Oh, shit.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Well, 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it.
Let's get some throws in.
You think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Come on, one thing for sure, you know
John,
that Michael
LeBron,
Thomas
let's
is
go.
going to be the
Let's go.
target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees
Get the
finds
fuck
him
off.
and keeps
Let's
this
go.
drive moving.
Get the fuck off me.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12
Can't
yards.
sack me, bro.
1st down.
Can't sack me.
They're making it look
I'm
easy out
tough.
there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Get in there. Get in there.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays
Good,
near the
baby.
line of
Go.
scrimmage.
Shit.
Chargers
Ah,
able to get the
I could've
pressure
frozen
and bring him
faster.
down. That's
I could've
Thomas
frozen
Davis
fast
on the
enough.
sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Saints.
25 yards for the touchdown. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
Damn right,
Nowadays in
baby.
NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they
Give me
prove it
that
right there.
shit.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.